Good day, all old boys in the house. My name is Lekan Abioye, the National President of Methodist High School Old Boys Association. I just want to bring a few information into our hearing. How two things I really want to talk about. But the first one is the 60th anniversary that is coming up on the 13th of February, 2021. Pretty much before now, we have a very big plan, a grandiose one at that, where we want to celebrate the 60th anniversary in a very robust manner. But the coming of second wave of COVID-19 has really put a lot of restriction to our plans. However, we cannot, totally erode the spirit of the 60th anniversary because it comes once in a lifetime. We decided to cut all the activities of, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of a thing, and then just restrict all our activities to Saturday and then Thanksgiving on Sunday. Even on Saturday, also, the activities that we want to run on Saturday will be much more of we giving report of our stewardship. What have we been able to do in the last 1 year? We want to give report of our finances and all of that. And then also we also want to see how some of the projects that are ongoing can be inaugurated. Officially, we have written letter to the governor of Oyo State, and then we are believing that it's going to grace that occasion to come and inaugurate and then open all those facilities for us. We've seen tremendous support from all the sets and branches, and a whole lot of people are also looking for one or two things to do today as far as projects and all of that are concerned. And then during the inauguration period also, we are going to bring to the notice of everybody what what we shall be doing come second year of our reign in the terms of affairs of the school. And then we are going to make it a kind of very small merry, and then people will interact as much as it could be. However, we're having before now planned to gather nothing less than 1,000, 1,500 of the old boys, but everything has been shrink totally now because of the COVID. And then we believe that our health matters much more than any other thing. And we decided that the reunion party and then the award night that we intend to have had to be postponed. So we're going to do that definitely this year, but we are going to make everybody know that we are going to make everybody to know about it, meaning that we're going to give nothing less than 3 months notice towards the preparation. Before now, we had a 60th anniversary committee in place that has come up with fantastic ideas, fantastic plan and everything. And even to the extent that the chairman of that committee has even committed himself financially into some things, like paying advance, for the musician that will be coming, making deposits, for the venue that can accommodate people within a very cozy environment where we can have a very wonderful award ceremony, and then people can dance and then exchange presently and then reconnect again, because I told the committee that we want big plan, we want to do something big that will be memorable, and then everybody all over the world can gather and then celebrate. But the second wave of the COVID has really proved the whole thing, has really messed the whole thing up. So now everything has been shrink, and then I just told you, what we tend to do on that February 13th. So projects will be inaugurated, will be launched, will be opened, and then we are going to have a video session, photography session. Our boys brigade also will be inaugurated. They will perform for us, and then we're going to have food and drinks in a park in takeaways, and then everybody can go to their various homes, and enjoy the meal. These are what we are having, in plan for the celebration. So it's not going to be, the big one that we're talking about before. However, the big one will still come, in some months' time. And I can assure you this is going to happen. It's going to happen. So it's not that we are forgetting about it. We are not forgetting about it. The moment, the environment becomes good, enough for us, the moment that we have, the curve has been flattened and then the whole thing is coming down, we'll see how, we can bring our people together, because this is a thing that the entire old boys have been waiting for. And we've promised them that we're going to do something big, and we're not backing down, in this quest to make sure that we bring people, together from all over the world. So you all agree with me that the COVID has really affected everybody all over the world. So we are praying that God, should help the world, and then people stop dying, and then God give us very good health so that we can enjoy ourselves, more. And that's that. Again, I also want to appreciate everybody from the BOT to the National ESCO, to leaders, great people, to people who have been supporting us also financially, and then even with the little thing that I want to do during this anniversary, we're having a budget of like 2 million naira. I think 2 million naira for food, drinks, and the mini player and all of that. Canopy, sharing, rental, and all of that. I think they brought the bill to me, a few days ago, and all of that. Initially, we're supposed to spend like 9 million naira on our party. But now it has been slimmed down to less than 2 million naira, or so to speak. And some of the good things about this is still the fact that we're still going to observe the Founders Day. The second day, we're still going to go to church, and for Thanksgiving. However, this gathering will now require that it is only much more the representative of each set that we are expecting, to grace that occasion. Number one. Number two, some of our leaders, who believe that they have the strength, they have what it takes to come around. We are not turning them back. So we want them also, to be present. We have among us fantastic, elderly people who have been very, very supportive, and I know that many of them are so passionate that even if you tell them that don't come on that day because of this, they will say later, I will still come and everything. But we pray that as all of us, as many that could make it to that meeting, as much as it is, everybody will be in good health at the end of the day, and we'll never have any occasion for anyone, having COVID. However, also, all the protocols of COVID-19 will be observed, social distance will be observed, there is going to be provision of sanitizers, there is going to be provision of nose masks for those who probably might be coming and then they don't have nose masks and all of that. So in that meeting, we're going to give report of our stewardship, and then we also tell everybody, what we intend to do, come the new year. And then again, the issue of our accounts, how, all those things were done, we are also going to render the account of stewardship, of our account, sorry, to everybody, so that everybody knows what we have generated, what has been spent, and all that. Now, the second thing I also quickly want to mention is the issue of security in our school. It has gotten to that point now that the school had to be secured, and we are working on something underground, behind the scene, in terms of reinforcing, the security of that place. Multi-million has been invested in that place now. The STEP project, multi-million. The legacy building, multi-million. Some other projects also ongoing, multi-million. There are a lot of equipments. Microscope were donated. These are multi-million, worth of equipment. There are a lot of laptops and everything, in that school right now. And we cannot afford to expose all these things, to theft, to vandalism, and all of that. Thank God for the project of the gates that is ongoing. And then we also at national level, with your contributions, want to embark on, reinforcing all those fences that we have. Most of those fences we went around that was last week. Uh, very bad, so weak. They've punctured it. A lot of people they've punctured it and then coming into the compound through all those avenues. So the work, starts. We're going to bulldoze all those areas. We've concluded plans with that, and then all those contractors that will work with this, we've concluded, and then we'll start remolding all those line of fencing that have been weakened, and then gradually, we are going to see how we are going to enclose the school completely. So all these are things that you'll be seeing by the time you come February 13. You will see it physically that man things have already really happened concerning the fencing project and all of that. And it is high time that every old boy stood up, to defend the school, to defend the school. We have some people who really believe that why do we need to completely take the space that belongs to the school? But it is not we. The government owns the school. We have relationship with Methodist Church, and I believe that today Methodist Church should be so happy with the kind of development that is happening. That all the old boys of Methodist High School has woken up to make the school even better than it used to be. And I believe also again that one day, someday, the school will be returned back to the missionary. So the school will still be what belongs to Methodists. If the government decides today, see, I'm returning this school back to missionary, then it's still the property of Methodists. We are the old students that left, that came out of that school, good product that came out of that school. We are proud of the school and we want to see the school better. I want to make the school a better place for those ones that are still coming. And it's still to me the joy of Methodist Church. Because when you give birth to a child and you see your child doing well, then you should be happy as a good father. And that is also what I'm also appealing now to, even to the Methodist Church representative. It is high time that everybody join hands together. It is not a personal thing. It is not a personal thing. It's like what I told my team, when we came on board. I said, coming to serve is what we are here to do. There is not anything personal. I don't come to look for any personal thing as far as my leadership with the old boys are concerned. No, it's a selfless service. Everybody spend your time, spend your resource, and leave behind you a future that you can be proud of. And that is what we are set to do. And I believe that God is going to help us. So I'm also employing all the old boys, as much as you want to keep to support us, please keep supporting us financially, with your contacts, with all that you have, so that we can leave a legacy behind that every one of us will be so proud of. That is just what I decide to bring to you today. While I close by saying, during this 60th anniversary, we expect 3 sets to come and give thanks to God. Number one is the set that entered into the school 50 years ago. Then the set that entered into the school 40 years ago. Then the set that entered the school 30 years ago. Number 4, the set that graduated from the school 50 years ago, the set that graduated from the school 40 years ago, and the set that graduated from the school 30 years ago. Those 6 sets, we want you to come to the anniversary. We are going to recognize you. You are going to share your testimony, and then you are going to join us on Sunday at Methodist Church, Agbeni Cathedral, to give thanksgiving to God that you are still alive and God is still making you, and we are all alive to celebrate that 60th anniversary. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you so much from the depth of my heart. On behalf of the National Executive Council of Methodist High School Old Boys Association, I say, God bless you. Thank you.